This snowboarder could be the first woman to ever three-peat at the Olympics when it comes to snowboard halfpipe, but her career may not have ever been started if it weren't for her father believing in her. Welcome back to Olympic Winter is Coming, the series where I'm telling you everything you need to know ahead of the Winter Games in February. Chloe Kim is headed to her third consecutive Olympics, and if she wins the gold medal, she'll be the first woman to ever win 3 gold medals in a row in her event at the Olympics. Chloe Kim rose to international fame at the 2018 Winter Olympic Games, when at 17 years old, she became the youngest woman to ever win a gold medal in women's snowboard halfpipe. In 2022, she repeated the feat, taking home her second gold medal back-to-back at those Olympic Games. And next month, when she shows up at the 2026 Games, she has a chance to win her third gold medal in a row. But snowboarding was a pretty unlikely sport for Chloe to actually pick up. If you talk to her now, she'll tell you that she still doesn't even really like the cold, despite making her entire career in it. And that's because she was born and raised in Southern California. Her father immigrated from South Korea in 1982, and after putting himself through college, settled in Torrance, California. He worked as a machinery operator and started to build his family in Southern California. When Chloe was 4 years old, her family decided to take a trip to Mammoth Mountain and try snowboarding for the very first time. And when they did, they realized that Chloe had a natural ability when it came to the sport. Not only did she enjoy herself, but she kept asking to continue going back up. And so her dad started making the 6-hour drive to Mammoth to help support her sporting dreams. Eventually, as they realized how good Chloe was, her father decided to quit his job and devote himself full-time to helping Chloe chase this dream. And there were certainly signs along the way that this was a good idea. Chloe was breaking records, throwing tricks nobody else could, and at 13 years old, actually qualified for the 2014 Olympic Games. But because she was 13, she was too young to actually compete at Sochi. But at her first Olympic Games in 2018, Chloe's dad was right there watching her chase this gold medal. At the bottom of the run, he held his own handmade and laminated sign that said, "Go Chloe." And when asked about his daughter's success, said that she was his American dream. And his dedication to not only his American dream, but Chloe's, has given a real gift to the sport of snowboarding. Chloe has been an incredibly dominant force, not only at the Olympic Games, but also at the X Games. She has 10 X Games medals, 8 of which are gold, and she's tied with Shaun White for the most gold medals in any division, men's or women's, for Superpipe in the history of the X Games. And when she takes to the Winter Games next month, she has a chance to make history again, taking that third gold medal in a row and becoming the first woman to ever do so in her event. She could do so at just 25 years old, 21 years after she stepped onto a snowboard for the very first time with the help of her father. So Chloe is absolutely one of the biggest stories to watch in this year's Winter Games. To make sure that you don't miss any other important stories or Olympic explainers, be sure to follow along for the rest of Olympic Winter is Coming.